Bronson Pinchot, for 4.5 years on the ABC sitcom Perfect Strangers, he's played a Mediterranean sheep herder adjusting to life in America. As such, he often has a hard time finding the right words to say. But in his new movie called Second Sight, his first starring role on the big screen, Bronson Pinchot plays a psychic who can find anything. Pinchot is joining us this morning. Nice to have you here.
Nice to be had.
Psychic Bobby McGee.
Yes.
Can you bring back Janis Joplin to sing with you?
You know, we were going to. We were at a certain point in the writing of it. I sat down with the writer, and when she started to rewrite it, and I said, I really, there's no channeling in this at all, and I think if we're going to do a psychic in a comedy, we may as well make him a super one-stop shopping psychic who can do everything, not just tell the future and not just feel vibes, but also channeling and whatever else. And she said, fine, who do you want to do? And I said, let's make a list. And at one point, Janis Joplin was on the list. We didn't, there were a few dead celebrities they were going to do, and then somehow it just, we took another road. I did channel some people in the movie, but I channeled all actors that are not famous. I mean, actors that were in the movie or that helped me. They're not, like Janis Joplin, but we took that road instead because we thought it might be in bad taste.
Did you try to do a real portrayal of a psychic, or was it all done for comedy?
No, it wasn't all done for comedy. I think I did a legitimate version of what it would be like if I was a psychic. I mean, if a physical comic who was a little bit off the wall also had a lot of psychic power, this is how we would. I mean, we didn't. It's not a leering, rib nudging at all.
You went to talk to psychics?
I did. I spent some time. I spent 3 months talking to psychics here and in England.
And came away thinking they're inspired, intuitive, fraudulent? What?
I came away thinking that they were just unbelievably boring, and I was at a complete loss for a character. I mean,
what do I do with it?
Yeah, I mean, I was totally disappointed. I went in thinking, all right, I'm just going to go in and everybody's going to be a character, and I'm going to just pick and choose my fun things that I'm going to use, I mean, everybody was just extremely matter-of-fact boring. They'd look at you and say, well, they all told me amazing things about myself.
They did?
Yeah, I walked in this one woman, and she was hired as the technical advisor on the movie, and we became friends. One of the first times she ever sat down with me, she said, I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Oh, your third eye just opened. And I said, oh, thank you. And she said, so why don't we just start with the first scene? Oh, my God, in the 14th century, you were a sadist with a hood. Anyway, so there are some really amazing...
But nothing that you could check out?
Nothing I could check out. Some things that gave me nightmares. I mean, when you're sitting with a psychic, they see your other lives and they tell you how you died in the 40s, and there's stuff you don't want to hear. It's hard to get them on the topic.
I saw that you also play in this at some point you're a Chinese man, at some point you're a jive-talking black guy, is that right?
Yeah.
When I watch you, I wonder, because you've had such distinctive vocal characteristics to parts that you've done, if you start with a character with the voice.
Sometimes I do. With this character, I started with how he looked. I mean, I had no idea how he was going to sound. As a matter of fact, the sound eluded me for so long. By the time we started rehearsals, my throat was totally closed up because I was petrified that I didn't know what was going to come out. And we eventually used that and gave the character kind of a stutter and kind of a, like vocally, he's a little bit shy to open his mouth, and physically he gets all the impulses and everything.
You like this?
Second Sight?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, may your third eye stay open, and may you always get rid of those 14th century sadists in the future. Well, Bronson Pinchot, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here.